Longtime Browns beat reporter Tony Grossi. What he saw this offseason, his grade for the Browns is from ESPN Cleveland.
I'd be close to an A. Definitely a high B or low A. If you start with the hiring of Jim Schwartz, which was in January, and go right through the signing of Zadarius Smith, I thought it was very productive. And Riz, it just adds to my belief that there's really no excuses this year for anything less than competing for the division title. And by competing, I mean playing right to the last, 2 games. It's still there for him.
Again, that's Tony Grossi, and the reason I play that, Tyler, I think he's as good as there is, along with Mary Kay Cabot as beat reporter, and I agree with him. They should win. There are not excuses anymore.
No excuses. You're going to have a full season with Deshaun Watson as your quarterback. Well, I mean, that's the plan. Injuries can always happen, but the plan is Deshaun Watson having a full season with him as your quarterback. You expect him to take that next step and lead this team to the playoffs. It's, of course, not all on Watson now. A lot of it is because he is the quarterback. And normally if you have a Pro Bowl level NFL quarterback, you're going to make the playoffs. But the rest of the roster has to be solid. And the Browns have done a great job, Andrew Berry has, adding talent to the roster, given the resources available to him, adding Elijah Moore, basically giving up nothing to acquire Zadarius Smith, the best pass rusher Myles Garrett has ever played with. You bring in Jim Schwartz, who has that experience of leading an NFL defense, has won a Super Bowl, knows what it takes to get that done. You bring in Bubba Ventrone, who I think that's going to be a very underrated addition and is going to make the Browns one of the better special teams units in the league, as opposed to the last couple of years being near the bottom of the league in that category. It's all there. There's no excuse at this time. There's no excuses. Last year, the excuse, Deshaun Watson is going to miss 11 games. That's a very valid reason. Baker Mayfield had his shoulder injury. That's a very valid reason. There's no excuses anymore. It's time to go out for those results, to prove those results correct. And Tony is right. They should be competing for a division title. And that's not to say winning it. I personally believe they should win it. That should be the ultimate goal. But like he mentioned also, you want to come down to that final day and be competing for that division title. And I see the Browns doing that, and anything less than that, not only competing for a division title, but let alone you better be in the wild card hunt, because anything less than that, there are going to be a lot of changes after the season.